Welcome back to the 31 Days of Halloween, and today we're going to talk about a film from 1985. This is put out by Kino Lorber, and it's a film that I'm not sure too many people actually know about. I think it might be a little bit of a hidden gem, even though it has a fantastic cast. And it's a film I used to watch all the time when I was younger, and that film is Transylvania 65000. Now listen to this cast: Jeff Goldblum, Joseph Bologna, Ed Begley Jr., Carol Kane, Jeffrey Jones, John Byner, Gina Davis, and Michael Richards. Like I said, from 1985, it's only about an hour and a half long. Now, in Transylvania, you have sightings, possible sightings of Frankenstein's monster. The townspeople, we don't want mass hysteria going on here in Transylvania, so the town constable, he's keeping things kind of hush-hush, kind of sweeping it under the rug. This is not happening. There's nothing, nothing to be worried about. There's no Frankenstein's monster. But, little snapshots of a possible monster have made its way to the States. And that brings us to news reporters Jeff Goldblum and Ed Begley Jr. Their chief editor is sending them to Transylvania to cover the story. Jeff Goldblum wants nothing to do with it because he does not believe in any of this. Ed Begley Jr., complete opposite. He is full-on, hook, line, and sinker. He believes everything that he reads with these tabloids. And, he's a reporter, but he believes these things. And as soon as they get to Transylvania, Jeff Goldblum, one thing on his mind, he meets this young lady who's there, single mom with her daughter, and that's it. That is, he's focused on trying to, get a date with the mom. Ed Begley Jr., nope, as soon as he's there, off to the races, trying to get the scoop, trying to find out any kind of information he can. But of course, when he asks people people in the town about Frankenstein's monster, they completely laugh at him right in his face, make complete jokes about him. But, like I said, there's a contrast between the two reporters. Jeff Goldblum, he's typical Jeff Goldblum. You know what you're going to get with him. Ed Begley Jr., he's like he's a goofy, plays a goofy comedy role with this film, but he's good. I mean, and they're both, like I said, they both work pretty darn well together in this film. And not just Frankenstein's monster. We have a possible Wolfman. We have sightings of a possible, vampire, maybe a mummy as well. So a little mixture of monsters here and there. But not everything is exactly what it seems with this film. Now, I don't want to spoil things that happen later on in the film because, again, I think it's something that people should check out. Because I'm not sure everybody can correct me in the comments if they want, because I don't know if this is really like a hidden gem or not. To me, I think it is. I don't really hear a lot of people talking about this one, but I definitely think it's worth checking out. We have this mad doctor who almost, playing like that Frankenstein kind of role, Dr. Frankenstein role, and he does a really good job too. He goes from being like really calm, and as soon as he enters his lab, he goes crazy. He messes up his hair, and he's nuts. He goes nuts. But there's things that are going on. Like there are some experiments, but they're not exactly what you think they might be. And it's up to Jeff Goldblum and Ed Begley Jr., to get the scoop and figure out exactly what's going on between before mass hysteria happens in this town. And believe me, towards the end of this film, mass hysteria is happening. Things are breaking down. But there's some really good comedy. Michael Richards, he's like the butler at this hotel that they're staying at, this big castle that they're staying at. And he's funny. He does like weird like facial gestures and everything. He plays like more of the physical comedy in this film, like falling downstairs and everything. But he's really good. He's really good. It's a great cast all across the board with this film. So I would definitely go ahead and, if get a chance, it's from Kino Lorber. Definitely check out Transylvania 65000. It definitely, it's an 80s film through and through, and I definitely think people should check this one out. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. So, like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance. And again, go check out Transylvania 65000. It's a real good time. You're going to have a good time with this one. I'll catch you later.